Hey guys, what's going on? It's DGamer09 back again with another episode of Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered. The last time that we left off, we stopped a break-in at Charles Standish's penthouse. We discovered that he's the only one that Norman Osborn gave the files on Devil's Breath and that he keeps the project very under wraps. And we're not quite certain why, but the demons stole the files and uploaded them somewhere to a secure server whilst Peter and Yuri continue their search on what Devil's Breath is, and MJ continues her research as well. And we got a message that seemed very odd and slightly out of place from Otto Octavius talking about going beyond the limits of the human body. And then we did a few side activities and are now doing challenges from boxes from some mysterious man wanting us to be perfect. The reason we have started off on this episode with the pause menu is this.
Group of terrorists assassinate American citizens in a bombing attack. How is it possible that instead of being wiped out of existence, these masked criminals are still at large and still striking at innocent people like Oscorp CFO Charles Standish in their own homes? How? You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, my cousin's a corrections officer, and he says the demons they've arrested aren't talking. They clam up, won't even speak to their lawyers.
This underscores a concern I've had about these demons. They're not regular criminals. They might not even be ordinary terrorists, although they certainly commit terrorist acts. But it looks to me more and more like they're a cult.
Are you kidding me? Those kind of people are out of their minds. They'll do anything.
It's horrifying, isn't it? Does this mean that we have to live in fear? To be constantly looking over our shoulders? To expect an attack at any moment? My opinion, folks, the answer is yes.
What? Jameson's kind of crazy. I like that you can see them trying to get a taxi. Anyway, let's start off this episode by doing this. Anyway, let's start off this episode by doing that challenge up there that you guys can see. This one is actually not a bomb challenge like we've been dealing with. This is a drone challenge.
It's like the bomb guy's MO. Only this time he's using a drone to seed spy cams around the city. I better round him up and take down that drone.
Again, it's mostly all about speed and how perfect you can be.
Gotta follow that drone.
Let's keep up with him.
Show's over.
You get bonus points by traveling through those blue barriers that you guys are seeing. Which can sometimes be a bit more difficult when said rather than... Which sometimes can be a bit easier said than done, rather. Whoa, that was a sleek animation. Nope, you're not getting away that easily. It's trying.
Catch the drone. Good, but I can do better.
Oh, let's do it again. We also got the trophy Spy Hunter.
I think I'll let myself be just a little smug this time.
And there we go, that's like 4 tries later.
You got skills. I got skills too.
And I thought robocalls were obnoxious. Well, they shut down his spy cams.
Who are you? He asks, knowing the answer already.
You know what I like about you, kid? You're always getting better.
Gee, thanks, creepy stalker guy.
You can call me Taskmaster.
Whoa!
Keep leaving me tasks? That's kinda on the nose.
There's a group of mercenaries committing crimes across the city.
These mercenaries wouldn't happen to be your mercenaries, would they?
No. All I know is they're getting paid well for their work. Unless you stop them, that is.
What's in it for you?
I get to watch and learn.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the villain we've been facing up against this whole time by doing the tests is Taskmaster. The villain known for having a photographic memory down to a T. The only problem is that he has short-term memory loss, so when— oh, hang on.
Let's talk about Halloween, folks. It may be good fun for the kids to dress up as a cowboy or astronaut or ballerina and trick-or-treat, but this trend of grown adults glorifying the likes of Spider-Man by dressing up as them is, especially in the times we live in, disturbing. What say you, Gino from the Bronx?
Yeah, well, I get your point, but my girlfriend got this sexy Spider-Girl costume, and it really spices things up. Know what I'm saying?
Huh. I most certainly do not. J. Jonah Jameson is not one to be judgmental. But you, sir, are an extremely disturbed man. Goodbye.
Okay, that's really funny. Back to what we were saying, the only problem with Taskmaster having a photographic memory is that whilst being able to copy every opponent's moves that he faces down to a T and basically being able to become the ultimate soldier by doing so, he also has short-term memory loss and cannot really remember anything about himself, usually, I believe is the case. So he is watching us, trying to copy our moves so that we can go up against him. Will we? Yeah, we don't know, because right now all he's having us do is tests, so maybe he'll show up and maybe he won't. I don't really know. It's also interesting to see that this is the first introduction to him in this universe, as, or at least for Peter, as evidenced by him not knowing who Taskmaster is. Fogwell's Gym. There we go. And you know what? It's been a while since we've done any sort of a base at all, but especially a demon base, so why don't we go do this one?
Hi! We can fight, or, hear me out, we can barbecue!
Nope. Goodbye. Let's infiltrate the base, shall we?
Risk out here. Better go in. And without further ado...
That flowed together too well.
MJ, I'm at location number 2. Can you believe these demons wear their masks just like walking around? Must make for confusing staff meetings.
I'll try to figure out their operation while you throw a wrench into it.
And that's exactly what we're gonna do. Well, not exactly, but you guys know.
Snoring now.
Let's showcase a new skill that we gathered, which is being able to just continuously spin enemies. Like so. And let's beat these guys up and get it done. Trying not to get hit by any of their firearms, which, as you guys can see, can be quite difficult.
Oh, hey! You must be the JV team!
Whoa, look at how many we got. I also want to show you guys off suspension mode. So I also want to show you guys off suspension. I also want to show off to you guys suspension matrix, which does that and just lets them float in the air. So that's useful, and I want to show you another extremely useful ability we gathered, and now our web wheel is complete. The concussive blast, which does this and just makes it incredibly easy to take on a group of enemies or one that's giving you trouble or whatever you need to do. They're pretty fun. it makes it much more efficient in combat for you as a player to have more options, because you can constantly switch between them and change things up and use whatever helps most. Like this. There we go.
Good, because these other guys, not impressing me.
Not in the slightest. They are not doing anything to stop us. We are too overpowered for them at this point in the game.
That place is supposed to be a bespoke furniture manufacturer.
From what I can see, it's more like illegal weapons. And this might come as a shock, but I don't think they're really bespoke.
The hipster assassins are gonna be so disappointed.
They can try to deny it all they want. Peter and NJ are getting closer again.
It's not that I'm not glad to see more of you. It's... oh no, wait! It is that I'm not glad to see more of you.
Let's continue just getting rid of these guys. Nope, not gonna get us that time. Did you hear the chonky bonk that rocket just made once it hit the demon?
More demons. I don't suppose we could settle this with some fruit pies.
Nope, probably not. But it'd be cool if we could. Let's deploy all our spider drones. As you saw just then, the cool thing about the suspension matrix is that it doesn't just affect whoever you hit from the start, it also affects whomever steps into it afterwards. I know just the thing for these guys. There we go. Almost done with all of them. I believe there's only one left. But where he is, I'm not too certain of. Well, that was a miss. There we go. That's that warehouse done.
MJ, call the police. I've got the place secured.
Nice job. Anytime we can get guns off the street, it's a win.
There we go. There we go. I had to cheese it a little bit, but we got the untouchable Spider-Man trophy, which is securing a base without getting hit.
Guns off the street, it's a win.
So, there we go. And here is our next Taskmaster challenge, which involves stealth.
Looks like those mercenaries kidnapped a Roxxon exec and strapped an explosive vest on him. If they see you, they kill him. Tick-tock.
Uh-oh. This is dependent on how well we do and how quick we do it, as always. So, let's get it done as fast as we can, shall we? Let's zip back up here and scan whatever enemies we can see. There should only be this one left. Oh no, there's one more beyond him.
I'm so neurotic. I'm mad I didn't perform flawlessly for a criminal.
Ninja is the trophy, but we have to redo that.
Oh, sorry. Did I startle you?
There we go.
I'm impressed.
And yet you sound like you want to kill me.
Not yet. I have so much more to learn.
Not yet. I love just the robotic tone in his voice. I love this version of Taskmaster a lot, honestly. Whoa, there we go.
I know you. You were on my neighbor's porch for Halloween.
Haha.
Name's Taskmaster, and you're about to get taken to school.
That's right, you guys. There are random world events.
Anything I see you do, I can do.
That,
I can also anticipate what you're gonna do.
that's true. He can do that. But that's true, you guys. There are world events Whoa, you hear that line? That's cool. You can get ambushed randomly in the world by certain villains, such as Taskmaster, during random points in the story. In Taskmaster's case, it's during random points when you've done his missions for long enough for him.
Gonna figure out this isn't working.
It's working great for me. I pick up more of your moves every time.
Do you?
You don't like a fair guy.
Beats him with guitar.
If you're trying to kill me with jealousy, it just might work.
Yeah, the energy sword is pretty cool. And the thing is, this can happen anywhere in the world.
The original.
Anywhere. You can get ambushed and the scenery will adapt to your fight. And it is so cool. And then he does that. Where he disappears.
Still got tricks up your sleeve, huh? Guess I need more data before I can fulfill my contract.
Here's all the data I need. I beat you, you ran away. Conclusion, you lose.
Not yet. You'll find other challenges around the city. Once I've seen what you can do, we'll talk about round 2.
I try so hard to be likable. Why does everyone always want to fight me?
It's actually really fun doing those challenges and then getting caught. Go back real quick, you guys, if you would. Please, and then skip back to this point once you've seen it, but look right before we get caught very closely at Peter, and you can actually see his spider sense go off before we get wrapped up in those coils. And the cool thing is that you cannot dodge those, even if you see the spider sense. People have tried, and the few times it's worked, it either glitches out, and then he just throws them again anyway, or you just get caught. So, what's in this bag? That will... old glasses.
After I got my powers, I didn't need my glasses anymore. Told everyone I got laser eye surgery with money from the Fisk Science Prize.
That's a pretty good excuse, Peter. I always wondered how he would handle that, going from having to have glasses to see to not.
So, numerous witnesses saw Spider-Man swinging through Times Square like the glory hound he is, firing webs at electronic billboards and causing them to reboot. Granted, those billboards are an eyesore. In my day, sign painting was an art. But the more pressing question is, what was he up to? I have a theory. He is infecting these billboards with a virus so that they will subliminally hypnotize pedestrians. Hypnotize them into what? Into liking Spider-Man! And he's been doing it for years! This is the only plausible explanation for how many fans this menace seems to have!
Okay, Kook. Stealth challenge from the Taskmaster again.
Gotta move quick and quiet.
But yeah, that just adds to both the world building and the detail that Insomniac clearly decided to take the care and time to put into their game that they just absolutely didn't have to. But it all works out in favor of the game so well. Oh, wow, we got caught. Let's retry this.
If they see me, the hostage is dead. We're getting very sleepy. Nighty night. Damn, how you like me now?
There was a gold medal in that challenge, finally, that we achieved. Let's continue on to Harry's next research station, just so we can continue his side story. I hope that you guys don't mind that we're tackling the side content and the story content in varying amounts each episode. It's just that like I said, we're playing for 100% completion, so we're gonna have to do this stuff sooner or later. I hope it's not getting in the way for you guys. Let's see what this one is all about. I always enjoy these. Let's see here. Kind of funny to have a marine research station all the way up here, but it's got great sight lines to the river. Any health issues crop up, we can address them pretty easy through aerial dispersal. Once that system comes online, that is.
Hey Pete, this lab monitors the health of marine life, and we've got a bunch of medicine on site if you need it. But the effects these diseases have, they are not something any living creature should go through.
Looks like there's a bacterial infection in the fish. I better take care of it before the food supply's contaminated. Found an antibacterial spray in the lab that should heal the fish. I just need to spray it over the water. And fast, before people start getting sick. First step, get to the dock. I bet whatever's in those barrels caused the problem. Gotta get him out of the water.
Let's do it.
Just call me your friendly neighborhood garbage man.
How cool is it that Peter is using his...
Guys I usually fight.
How cool is it that Peter is using his spider powers just to help clean up marine life? That's so cool, honestly. And it's a pretty quick research mission. There we go. Tossing these barrels out. We went for a splash.
Now that it's clear, this is a perfect spot to spray.
I love seeing the disperse.
Spread it evenly, the water currents will take it far and wide.
I love seeing it disperse from his suit. It's just a cool animation all around. Let's get over here and do this last one.
Fish, which is good. There's not much for me to swing from further out. Based on the water currents, there's another area I need to hit.
That's right. It's not the only one that we have. It's fun swinging along the river, though.
More barrels. Definitely the source of the bacteria. I'll get rid of them.
It's fun swinging along the current, though, in Marvel's Spider-Man. It's fun swinging along the current, though.
Great thing about barrels, don't shoot at me.
In Spider-Man, because it's fun seeing that there...
I don't think these barrels appreciate my quips.
It's fun seeing that there is nothing to swing from and adapting to the challenges of where do you go then.
All clear to spray. Come on, fishy fishies. This is good for you. This is why I never had an aquarium.
This is why.
That someone calls this into Jameson as Spider-Man. Water polluter.
Honestly, yeah, probably.
Okay, time to find a spot to scan my finny friends and make sure they're cured. All clean. Well, by the standards of the docks. We stopped an outbreak before it started. It'll be tough for Oscorp to argue this station isn't pulling its weight.
That it will be. Vaccinate the fish is done now. What a lovely challenge. Whoa, and it immediately switches back to night. It's kind of trippy if you ask me.
1079. Reports of masked terrorists arming a bomb. Please proceed to Halifax. Over.
We have a bomb crime to report to, actually.
Gotta stop meeting like this.
Tell that to the demons. Another bomb threat. Can you tackle it? Disable the primary device for the arming key, then tackle the secondary devices.
On it. I'll update you when it's done.
Most definitely. Let's get up here and do it. The demons seem to be obsessed with causing any chaos that they can.
Said no more City Hall, and I meant it.
Whoa, I love hearing that determination in Peter's voice after the chaos that they caused there. Whoa, that was a cool animation. And it was very fast. Nope, not gonna stop us.
Time for the bomb.
Let's get this before it explodes.
Had time to... There, got the key.
And now we have to get rid of the bombs themselves, of which there are exactly 3. Let's get rid of this one by disabling it. Let's get rid of that one and then use our powers to zip up fast to that one.
Yeah, Spider-Man! Thank you for the assist, citizen.
Anytime, officer. Anytime.
Officers, be advised. We have a report of a missing person. Incident is active near Longacre. Over.
Got an algorithm in the suit that can extrapolate where the kidnappers might have gone.
Yeah, we do. So let's do it. That was convenient because it just loaded into our area. We didn't have to go for it specifically. Let's help this guy.
There they are! Get him, Spidey!
Yeah, let's take him down. Web throw 3 objects and then web 3 enemies. Let's throw objects just in case it takes a second. There we go.
Get ready, folks, because this is a bombshell. We have on the line a lady whose husband was kidnapped by Spider-Man.
What? No, you've got it all wrong. My husband was kidnapped by criminals who shoved him into the trunk of a car. Spider-Man found him and got him out, then arrested the criminals when they came back.
Pardon me, ma'am, I didn't hear that last part over my intern's utter incompetence. You realize, of course, that it's possible Spider-Man arranged the kidnapping so he could save your husband and grab all the glory?
Huh, that seems like a lot of trouble to go to when he could just stop actual crime.
It's clear we are at an impasse. My best to you and your husband, madam. Jared, go to commercial, then fire yourself. Then rehire yourself before the commercial ends. But no, your job hangs by a thread. If I paid you, I'd cut your salary in half.
Let's see if this is a thug crime. It is. That's what we need, is one more thug crime.
Salt, I better step in.
Yes, it is I, Spider-Man. But you're not going to be able to stop us. Thank you for encouraging us. Knock half of them off of the building. Whoa, did that really just work?
The beat down, die by the beat down.
It did. Of course. Okay guys, this is a night later after the first part of this episode, because I have a crazy weird sleep schedule of never sleeping and then being very busy during the day. And we bought an upgrade that allows us to web up the brutes and actually throw them around, which is very good for us. That'll make combat easier for us. We fast traveled over to this section of the map so that we can go up to this signal up here that you guys can see I have marked and decipher this part of the map.
Ought to look for towers to activate.
and maybe find hopefully a side mission or something, and then continue the main story. Let's get up here and decode it. The movement in this game is just so cool. It's on point with exactly what Spider-Man movement should be. There we go. If you guys have been watching our Batman Arkham Asylum series, you can see the similarities most definitely in between decoding the towers so that you can unlock points on the map and the cryptographic sequencer sections in Batman Arkham Asylum. And I think that's where they got their inspiration, and that's just really cool. I like that. Here is our next backpack. High school t-shirt.
Oh man, I meant to wash this gym shirt 6 years ago. P.U.
Oh boy, that cannot smell good. That reminds me of the actors for Rocketman discussing what filming in the hot summer months was like, and specifically the main star Taron Egerton talking about filming in Swarovski crystals on his main suit for most of the scenes in the film that could not be washed, and so by the end of their 3-month shoot it was very bad smelling. I like how you can just keep chaining the combos together incredibly well, and you can just keep it going for a long time. I didn't mean to open the camera while we were doing that. I know I've mentioned this detail before, but do you like how Silver Sable's mercenaries just keep firing at us no problemo, as if it doesn't matter if we get hurt at all? Whoa, the swordsman can even resist that? Our trip mine? Whoa. Oh wow. I can't see him! Please let me down there. Our fight with this guy is not going well. Oh dear. It's the power of rock that saved us in the end.
Ooh, so ominous.
Haha.
Sable's struggling to hold their own against the demons.
They are struggling. There is St. Patrick's Cathedral as one of our landmarks. And our next bag would happen to be here.
Never finished this application for the coffee bean. Would have paid more than what I'm doing now.
I like how you can hear the regret in Peter's voice, sort of, and also yet being happy with what he chose, even though it's not the optimal position. Rand Corporation is one of our landmarks.
Ooh, love that shot.
Oh, if I do say so myself, that was a unique angle of Rockefeller Center. Anyway, right before we continue our main story, let's do this research station. I am so worried that you guys think I'm spending too much time on side activities, and I could do this later. I hope that's not the case. Let's do it. Who looks after the health of New York's pigeon populations? Harry Osborn and Oscorp. That's who. Seriously though, pigeons are the #1 vector for a ton of communicable diseases. This station helps us keep tabs on our winged friends before they become health risks.
Okay, Pete. This lab has feeders to lure in birds and analyze their droppings. Yeah, that's right. I got an MBA to test bird poop. Seriously though, You probably know that birds carry diseases that affect people, and we need to make sure they're healthy. You know, I really wish I was there to hear your finest toilet humor on this one.
I love that.
The pigeons are infected with a serious strain of avian flu.
Oh no.
And it's already mutated to a form that can spread to humans. Okay, Harry's lab had everything I needed to make a vaccine. Gotta spread it fast, or the pigeons will be like rats with the bubonic plague. My best bet's dispersing it at 3 major migration points. Luckily, the station told me where they are.
Hurry, let's do it.
First migration point's in a park. Birds there should spread the vaccine to their buddies.
It makes me interested, lore-wise, to know.
With me swinging through their territory, so I owe them a favor.
It makes me interested,
Bird poop missions.
lore-wise, to know if Harry knows if Peter's Spider-Man, because he's away on vacation in Europe in this game and he's not in the spin-off, so we don't really know if what his relationship is with Peter other than they're best friends like usual, and he's set up
Airborne, so I'll just spray it into the trees.
and he's set up a lot of these research stations as if he didn't know that Peter was Spider-Man, but a lot of this Peter might not be able to do if he weren't Spider-Man, so it just makes me wonder if Harry knows or not. It'd be interesting to see if we see him at some point.
Or trigger the zombie pigeon apocalypse.
Zombie pigeons.
One more left. I wonder what they'll make of this. Spider-Man spreads chemtrails, seems like a good bet.
He'd probably say
They don't call me a menace or shoot at me or anything.
he'd probably say that we're causing chemical warfare on the citizens of New York.
Into my resume.
Let's wet zip up this building and shoot ourselves over to the next part. Because we should be able to gain some decent speed with this. That didn't really work out as I'd hoped, but alright, that's fine. Let's make our way over there, shall we? And here we are. Let's start dispersing it.
Okay, that should work fast. I'd better scan some pigeons to make sure.
Let's make sure that we did it as Peter said.
Do the hand thing.
You guys good?
Did it. No zombie pigeons.
Zombie pigeons. Jump.
Huh. Nikola Tesla fed pigeons here. So did Harry's mom. I remember her bringing us. Wish I could tell Harry, but he's not answering calls, texts, anything.
Huh. Maybe he's extremely focused on his schoolwork or something, or why ever he's on vacation in Europe. Hopefully we'd hear back from him soon. It's sweet that Harry's mom used to take them there, though, to feed the pigeons. It's sad. You can just tell the love that Harry has for his mom based on the fact that he's doing all of the research that he is.
All units, there's an active pursuit of a box truck believed to have a bomb. Please mobilize for Flatiron. Over.
Oh, hi. We just so happened to swing onto this crime. I swear I was gonna have us do our next story mission, but that's alright. Let's just get these guys while we're at it. Since they literally just came around the corner for us. What convenient timing. Let's get it. I'm surprised Jameson doesn't find a way to twist this on us. Overdrive is a trophy we earned I'm surprised Jameson doesn't find a way to twist this on us like we are the ones who sent the bombs in the trucks or trying to hold up New York traffic or something. Alright, let's do our next mission. Let's find Delaney here at ESU.
Halloween party. Guess I don't have to change.
Okay, what a cool event though, really.
Delaney's dressed as one of my greatest foes. Let's find out which one.
Which one is which? Find out tonight at ESU's annual Halloween bash. Let's go in and see him. This is just cool. This is a really cool setting.
Everyone's in costume. My people.
It's too bad they don't put a bit more focus on the Halloween setting.
Dr. Delaney is here somewhere. I have to find him before Lee does.
There's no Broadway in Delaware, no culture.
Let's see if we can find any of them. Which one is Delaney? Mysterio, Lizard, or Vulture?
Check out my moves.
Oh dear.
Excuse me, are you Dr. Delaney?
Ah, Spider-Man, my nemesis. You won't catch me this time.
Oh no, smoke. Whatever will I do?
Okay, that's cool. Let's see what else we can see in the... Let's see who else we can see in the crowd right before we follow.
I forgot it was Halloween until I walked in here.
I don't get it. Who are you supposed to be?
Okay. Blood punch, zombie eyes, witch's fingers, trick or treat, witch's brew. This would be pretty cool to be at. Alright, let's get our jog on and go after Mysterio.
White Spider. Get that suit at the dollar store?
No, the White Spider. And now with the graphical power of PS5, you can actually see your reflection, so it's even cooler. And also, just an opinion piece, don't kill me you guys, the White Spider design of the Insomniac Advanced suit is kinda cooler than the base suit in the classic red and blue and Black Spider. Let's see if we can find him. Hey dude. Whoa.
Hey, what's wrong with you? I worked on that helmet for a week.
I need to find Dr. Delaney.
He's out in the party somewhere. Who are you?
I'm your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Smart ass.
I love how she just doesn't believe us. I wonder what her reaction would be if she knew.
Looks okay, I guess.
Really sorry about that, though. Hope that it is okay. Aw. Are you Dr. Delaney?
Could be Dr. Delaney.
Come here. Get down here.
How could I get up there?
I like how you just can't crawl or shoot up there, since everyone would probably just swarm around you. A cool use of the parkour system. Whoa, that was cool.
I think he's on the dance floor. There he is. The lizard in the lab coat.
That was a cool roll. Alright, let's get Dr. Delaney.
Hey, look, it's Spider-Boy. Isn't someone of your nemesises? We gotta fight.
Maybe later.
Oh, what's the matter, Spider-Whiff? You afraid of my mighty horn?
Hey, who? What are you? Come on. Hey.
Uh-oh.
Kick his ass, Spider-Man.
No, back off. Back off. Just... wait. Yes. We gotta catch up after Dr. Delaney. Oh, he is most definitely in danger now. Let's get through.
Take it easy. Just tell me what you want. This is a joke, right? Those aren't real guns.
Back now.
Oh dear.
Let him go.
Hostage rescue time. Nope.
Keep your head down.
You've missed us. Oh, he did not miss us. Let's see if we can web him to the wall or the floor or something. Let's blast him with the concussive blast. I like fighting the martial artists because while it can be difficult, it's also very fun. Let's get him.
Everybody okay?
Yeah.
Good. Happy Halloween.
And they're just like, what? What's going on?
How about some mood lighting?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
How about some mood lighting?
Let's do it. Let's do that and we can be very fast and turn this into a genuine stealth section. There we go.
Incapacitated.
Nope, not gonna hit us. Blast him. There we go. Delaney? You okay?
And where'd they take Delaney?
Let's see. Is he out here? And we get to crawl along the walls. Look at all the different Halloween directions. This is just a really cool segment. I really like it. Like I said, I wish they kind of leaned more into the Halloween setting that it apparently is. But I can also see why they don't, because as you guys will see as the plot further progresses, we have bigger things to focus on.
Who are you? You recently began working with someone in an Oscorp lab.
How do you know that?
We don't have much time, Isaac. Tell me his name.
Oh no. Corrupting touch. I like the voice that Peter put on, since Martin would know it's him. Oh no.
His name,
Dr. Morgan Michaels.
Whoa.
Thank you.
No. Oh man. Oh man. That is not good that that happened. Obviously. It's unfortunate that we were unable to save Delaney. Let's get him. We're gonna catch up to you, Lee. One way or another, we're taking you down. Oh man. Let's toss him around. See? We can toss the brutes now, and it's very helpful. I'm glad that we can, because now that we have the opportunity to, it can make our combat encounters much easier and faster. Let's catch up after Lee.
All of them. Gotta find Lee.
Mr. Negative! Oh man. Here's a really cool detail, you guys. You can actually see Peter be gentler with the student. You can actually see Peter be gentler with the partygoers, since they're just, you know, not doing what they normally would under, since they're under Mr. Negative's influence. Oh man, a mock rhino boss fight? Not that guy again. Mock Rhino boss fight.
If it helps, I felt bad doing that.
Let go. Let's suspend them. Whoa, look at that. That was a cool dodge.
Apologies.
I like that Peter is constantly apologizing to them. Let's go. See? You're never going all the way with your takedowns. Or your punches. Let's get him. Oh boy. There we go.
Yuri, I need your help.
I've got reports of shots fired at ESU.
Yeah, that's me. I'll explain later. But right now, you need to find a Dr. Morgan Michaels. Martin Lee's coming after him.
Copy that.
Well, that could have gone better, but it also wasn't the worst experience.
Spider-Man, who is this Dr. Michaels?
I think he's the head scientist on this Devil's Breath project. Did you find him?
Yes and no. Sable says they have him under protection at a safe house somewhere in the city, but they won't tell me where.
I thought you guys were working together.
So did I.
Okay. I have an idea on how to find him. I'll let you know if it works.
Man, Sable is not helping us out in the slightest. But anyway, that is gonna...
Hey, did you find Dr. Delaney at the party?
Yeah, but so did Lee.
Oh no, what happened?
Lee corrupted him and made him kill himself.
That's horrible. We have to stop this guy.
We will. Before Delaney died, he gave Lee a name. Morgan Michaels.
Morgan Michaels. Who is he?
Not sure, but I bet he works on the Devil's Breath project. Have you learned anything from that Devil's Breath file?
Yeah, get this. A few years ago, Osborn came to Fisk and asked him to build a lab, but to keep it hidden from regulators.
Secret lab? For Devil's Breath?
If it's as dangerous as we think it is, I can see why.
Where's the lab?
That's not in the file. Osborn made Fisk destroy all records of it. All I have are invoices from Osborn's personal account to Fisk Construction. Knowing Fisk, he kept the invoices around for blackmail material on the mayor.
Everything leads back to Norman Osborn. Guess it's time to pay him a visit.
I doubt he's gonna tell you anything.
Wasn't planning to ask.
Anyway, that is gonna do it for this episode. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe, and to turn on the notification bell so that you never miss another one of our uploads. And maybe share the video with family and friends so that we can spread more messages of positivity to more people. Remember to be greater, and I will see you all in the next one. Love you all.